My room is a mess. I should not be filming it. Hello, everybody. Anybody that watches this video. I know I have a bunch of subscribers, but none of them are actual, fans of any content that I've created. I don't know how I got so many subscribers. Little over 1,000. And, I think it's because many years ago, I uploaded a video that a lot of people watched, and that somehow gave me a lot of attention. Not a lot of attention, but enough attention to get me quite a handful of subscribers. Anyway, I'm streaming here for whatever reason, only because whatever. I decided to. I've done some streaming before, not on YouTube, but on Instagram, and then I later uploaded them to YouTube on different channels that I have. Because I have multiple channels, this is the one, this is the channel that I have the most subscribers on. Because I have so many subscribers, I am able to actually live stream on YouTube. Unlike my other channels where I haven't even broken 100. So, because of that, you know, I could not go live. But yeah, I'm just sort of lying in bed. I'm not really feeling that well today. Probably won't be streaming for very long. So, and I don't feel like showing my face because I don't like my face. And plus, um, so I don't know if whoever's watched this, if you ever have shaved your head before. But I shaved my head about 2 months ago, and my hair is growing back now, but it's at that in between stage where it doesn't look too well. It doesn't look too pretty. So I don't really like to show my hair on camera these days because it's just not at a good point yet, a good point yet. This is gonna be so boring, and I'm sorry about that, but 'twas what it is, 'twas what it was, yes. Um, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? I don't know. I'm very tired, lethargic. Um, I guess I could talk about my channel, things that I've uploaded, the random kind of content that I made here before. I started this channel when I was about 18, so it was almost 10 years ago. And I think the first thing I uploaded was my Hollywood High series, which is hard to believe how long ago it was that I started doing that. And at the same time, it also feels like forever ago because I can't really watch it now because it's just so bad. No, it's funny to a point, but I feel like if I could work on Hollywood High now, I would make it a lot funnier because I've improved as a writer and I've improved as an editor and all that kind of stuff. So I understand the software pretty well, at least not the technical side, but just in terms of utilizing the software to do creative things with it, basically. So, yeah. Any and all, um, and I made about 10 episodes of that over the course of I think 4 years. Mainly over the course of 2 years, and then very stagnant. And then I haven't uploaded anything since then because I can't figure out how to actually get Hollywood High, the software, to work on my laptop. Because the thing is, Hollywood High is it's a creative writing software from the 90s, so it usually only works on Windows, old kind of computers. Which, when I first got it, was not really a problem because they were still around a lot because I was about 9, so like 2003 or something when I first started doing and bought the game from a catalog that my dad gave to us and said we could order whatever. So we got Hollywood High, and I used to make the game. I used to play the game, and you could just type in whatever. You can make the character say whatever you want, which of course, being who I am, um, I would make the characters say the most inappropriate things and do the most inappropriate things. And I got pretty dark with it. And if you've ever seen what I've done with Hollywood High, it does get pretty dark, which is part of what's funny because it's so crude. The animation's crappy. The characters have all computerized voices, and that's part of the charm, at least for me. And my brothers, who are really the only people that I made it, the episodes for, besides myself. And okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I have a hat right over here. I'm gonna put the hat on so that I can film myself, because I don't want to film myself where you can see my hair. Let's see, how do I? Can I even switch? Oh, there we go. Hello. Hello, YouTube. This is me. This is the real me. Heidi doody. Heidi, Heidi. Heidi, Heidi. My teeth look sleek in this. Ugh. Can you see my eyes? I can't see anything. I have to set up for this. Okay. So. Ugh. I don't like this. It's hard to sit back with this hat. I look like Irish. I look like I'm from Ireland. I wonder if I should do this regularly. I mean, I don't have any fans, but uh, I would probably be more likely to get viewers if I did this kind of stuff on this channel as opposed to my other channels. Just because, well, I already have a lot of subscribers and I get more views generally. Um, if you, whoever's watching this, nobody's going to watch it live, but whoever watches this after the fact, I hope, well, if you want to subscribe to my other channels, which I strongly ask you to do or would like you to do, um, they are the Theatric Dyspraxic. There's the Theatric Dyspraxic, and there's also my podcast, which I don't upload too often these days, just because there's not much to say. There's not much to talk about, and so my podcast, what I basically do is just I interview people who have dyspraxia, and if you don't know what dyspraxia is, well, it's a pretty complex neurological disorder, which I have. Daniel Radcliffe, the actor who played Harry Potter, also has it. A more mild form of it, obviously. Um, and basically, it affects multiple different things, numerous things. It affects your coordination, your balance, your executive function, your depth perception, your working memory, your thought processing, speech, um, and all sorts of things. It's basically a disconnect between the what the brain, the signals that the brain sends to other parts of your body, and you can't do things quite the same way as most people, and that's basically what it is. So I try to spread awareness through that. I used to do some kind of vlog videos, kind of lost interest in that. I might do these live streams just to kind of do whatever, not be formal with it. And what else is there to say? Oh yeah, so it's called the TD Pondcast. That is my podcast name. I'd like to have more guests on. A lot of the guests I have are dyspraxics who I interview, and we just talk about life with dyspraxia. But it doesn't have to always be about that. I also interviewed an actor who was on Malcolm in the Middle. Very small bit part, kind of mainly in the background, but he had a lot of interesting insights on the series. And also, another video that I made that got a lot of views on this channel was my Malcolm in the Middle videos, where I did, yeah, at the time, people were doing a lot of the 1 second of a TV series videos. So there was like 1 second of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, 1 second of Modern Family, 1 second of Community, whatever. And I decided to do Malcolm in the Middle because nobody had done that. So I did two videos of that because a lot of these videos I would see like it'd be like 1 second of Always Sunny, another 1 second of Always Sunny. So I did that with Malcolm in the Middle. I just had to make two of them, where I just took one episode of every or 1 second of every episode, and yeah, that's basically what it was, and it got a lot of attention. People really liked it, so thank you for that. And I interviewed one of the actors. His name is Craig Meyer. If you want to go to the TD Pondcast, you can find my interview with him. He gives me a lot of interesting information about behind the scenes working on Malcolm in the Middle, how he once got Bryan Cranston coffee, and used to be friends with Frankie Muniz, and yeah, just all sorts of interesting things that interest fans like me. Um, did a lot of other random kind of videos as well. I uploaded all my videos from high school when I was in this group called Blad, which were very crappy because we were amateurs and we, of course, didn't know what we were doing. But they were a lot of fun at the time. Um, I'm not in touch with any of the people that I made those videos with because we weren't really friends. We just were in that class together and we got along well enough to make some videos. We had all these kind of inside jokes, and it was a long time ago. So, obviously, we've all moved on from that, especially them. I mean, most, the other ones are kind of married and have kids or whatever. But I hope they're doing well anyway. Um, so I uploaded that. I don't have Corona as far as I know, but I uploaded that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think of what else. I uploaded some songs that I've written because I also write lyrics. If you don't know anything about me, which of course you don't. Um, so yeah, that's basically what it was. I like to do sort of comedic kind of stuff, funny kind of stuff, but really all sorts of things. You might, if you look through my channel, you might see some like theater related stuff because I've also done community theater, and I've uploaded some of the shows, some of the plays that I've been in. Ooh, look at that finger. What is what? Anyway, not funny. Ugh, I do not like this hat, but I also don't want to take it off and show people what I actually look like. I also don't like this angle of me because I look like I have a fat face. I need to shave, trim my beard, trim my beard. So yeah, there's that. So there's the Theatric Dyspraxic. If you would like to check out any of that content, subscribe. I've done some reaction videos. I'd like to do some more reaction videos once more. Maybe I should just rename this channel to the Theatric Dyspraxic, just because that would give me. I would already have tons of subscribers anyway. Even if I don't get any views, because none of the subscribers are followers. Um, I would like to get back into doing reaction videos. Maybe doing some live reaction videos. I don't know. It's a possibility. Um, but at the moment, this would be so much easier if I had people asking me questions or doing like having a conversation with somebody back and forth instead of just like talking about whatever. Um, so what to say about me to whoever's interested. So my name is Brandon Haygood, as the name suggests. I live in Texas. I am 27 years old as of this live stream. Even though I look about 37, if not older. Um, I was born in Austin. I grew up in sort of the Dallas Fort Worth area. I live currently in East Texas, Palestine. I was working at well, I guess technically I still am working at a restaurant downtown, next to the theater, which I've done plays at. Not doing any plays currently, but I've done plays before at this theater, and I'm a dishwasher because I started out as a server, and I wasn't doing very well because I'm dyspraxic, and dyspraxics generally have a tough time doing things like, like trying to process information, try to remember multiple things. Multitasking is really hard for us. I almost quit, and then they took me on as a dishwasher, and I was working 3 days a week, which isn't good. But now, because attendance at the restaurant has gone way down, I am now only working on Sundays for about 3 to 5 hours. So, I don't make any money really. So I'm trying to find something else, find another way to make money. I wish I could make money through YouTube. Um, I wish I had other people to make content with, though. That would be pretty good. But at the moment, I I do have some friends, but the friends that I have are the kind of people that they don't like to be on camera. They don't like to show their face. They don't like to do any. They're not performers like me, and I don't consider myself a great performer, but I enjoy like putting myself on. Um, I wouldn't mind doing some kind of streaming. I'm not a gamer, but like I could play video games and offer my commentary. I could do reactions to stuff, but it's much easier for me if I'm doing like a back and forth type thing. Um, that's a lot more fun, and I feel like I'm more entertaining that way. Um, but yeah, I like to do so more with comedy. The stuff that I've been doing lately with my other channels have been more serious because they're talking about dyspraxia. They're also talking about mental health, and I've struggled with my mental health. If you can't see it in my eyes, um, so I've talked about more serious kind of stuff, which I don't mind, but I'd also like to do more comedic kind of stuff and just I don't know, just things that people might enjoy and that I would enjoy. Um, and then, you know, maybe doing any of this kind of stuff would feel worthwhile, and maybe I would get more positive attention, more subscribers, more likes. Who knows? But yeah, that's basically my life at the moment, and it's not great. I'm not gonna lie. I could be doing better. I'm trying just to make the most of it, but I don't really like this town. I don't really like my lifestyle. I'm living with my parents, which is a strain on everybody involved. Look at how my nostrils flare when I talk. I have a weird nose. Lo-dee-dee, la-da-dee-loo. Hey, top of the morning to you, laddie. Look at the Irish smile upon the children of Perth. Not Scotland, not Ireland. I don't know the difference. There's Ireland, and then there's Scotland. And I can't do no Scotland. I can't do Scotland. That's like Cockney. I can't do a Scottish accent. I sound Cockney when I do it. I can only do a Scottish accent if I'm pretending to be like Shrek or Fat Bastards. Basically, Mike Myers Scottish. Oh, I'm dead sexy. Get in my belly. Nah. Donkey. Donkey. So stupid. Just makes me think of Tim and Eric. There's like a bit where it's just like a video game and there's like a donkey. He's like, go get it, donkey. It's so stupid. So stupid. But that's the kind of stuff that makes me laugh. What should I change my beard to? Should I trim it down to a Van Dyke? Should I trim it down to a goatee? Should I shave it off? I look like such a hipster douche right now, wearing this hat, basically a green fedora, and have a long beard, which I have not shaved or trimmed, anything like that. Can you do what I'm saying again? Ooh, got a headache from talking too much. I'm not used to talking as much lately because I don't talk much these days. And it's not that I'm introverted. I'm not introverted. But I don't really have. I don't want to say that I don't have friends because one, that would make me seem like a big loser. And two, it's not really true because I do have friends, but all the friends that I have live elsewhere. I don't see people. Um, I don't, yeah, I don't have, like, there's a girl that I have a thing with, but we do not live anywhere near each other, so of course it can't be a relationship because she lives in a whole other state. You know, that whole wonderful long distance type thing where it's like you act like you're dating, but you're not really dating because you would have to see each other in person for it to be a legitimate relationship, which I've learned when I was like 19, 20, 21. I used to think that you could have a long distance relationship and it actually work. And unless you can actually be in a position where you can see each other like once a month at least, um, there's no way. There's no way that you can make it work. At least I couldn't. So, can't really call it a legitimate thing. And there's not much to do in this town. I wouldn't mind living in like a city or something. I'm just kind of sick of this. Uh, my hair. I look like I'm balding, which might be, may not be too far from the truth, but you know, that's life. And I do know people who have lost their hair more than I have by this age, but before this age. Um, and considering I've always had kind of a thin hair, and to be fair, like I said, it is in that middle stage where it's in the process of growing back. And if I grow it out enough, it doesn't look too bad. It looks a lot better when it's longer than it does now. But whenever yeah, it's just needs to be combed a bit, and it will look better. But it's always been thin. If you look at me when I was a teenager, I always had a weird hairline, and the yeah, yeah, that's what else can I say about that? You know, but and then it started thinning pretty bad when I was about in my early 20s, and then I tried to take measures to help it, and some of those seem to help. But obviously, I don't have like a really substantial head of hair. Um, let's see here. Let's see if I can lean it up. Well, the lighting wouldn't be good, would it? Because the window. Hi. Hi. Hello. Let's see. What can I do? 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 Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. What about that? What about that? Is that better? No. 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 Oh, sweet. 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 Say hi, Hoppy. Say hi, Hoppy. Hello. I'm gonna kill you. What? I said, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna kill all the people out there. I'm so angry. I'm an angry little bunny, and I've been using this young man for the past several years to kill everybody. Ooh, I didn't say that. I didn't say. He said that. He said that. He said that. I'm the new face of cringe comedy. This is the Hoppy live stream. Ooh, I look terrible on camera. Hello, everybody. This is Hoppy, and this is my YouTube channel. I know it says Brandon Haygood, but it's actually the Hoppy Hour. Okay. I'm having a lazy day. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Candy tails, candy tails. What else can I say? I have about 3 minutes, and this will be half an hour, and that seems like a good place to put a stop to it. This was fun. This was fun. It's nice to be able to actually upload, just do just random crap and just automatically upload it to YouTube. It makes it much easier because otherwise, whenever I tried to do it before, I would have to get my brother's video camera, point it at me, and just go off. Um, this way, I can just talk and do the most random cripe. And absolutely. Need to dye that hair. At least I still have some hair. Some people they just have it on the back and the sides. I would get a transplant like some people like to do, but it's it's just not viable for me right now. And you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think everybody who's losing their hair should feel obligated to shave it off because not everybody looks good with a shaved head. Of course, I have been told that I do rock the shaved head look, even though some people have also said that I have the egg or like an egg shaped head, which is not something that you like to hear. It's definitely not a confidence booster, but yeah, it is what it is. Hey, about a minute left, and then I'm trying to make this like even, just like a straight half hour. So I'm just gonna spend this last minute just saying thank you for whoever watches this later. I know that it's been a waste of your time and mine. 30 minutes that you will never get back in your life. Sorry, but it is what it is. And I'll be doing this some more for anyone who wants to listen. And give me money. Give me money, please. I need money. Money. I'm a money grubber. I like money. Like I like my women drenched in my own perspiration. Okay. That seems like a good place to end it. Please like, subscribe, and go check out my other channels.
the Theatric Dyspraxic and TD Pondcast. Check those out. Bye bye.